How's it going, everybody? I'm Nikki Delventhal, and this is my dog, Camper Delventhal. We lived in a Prius full-time for 3 years, but now we're in a 4x4 Sprinter. And we're here to take you along on the wild ride. So fasten up your seatbelts and let's have some fun. Don't forget, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, and turn on notifications. Camper and I would be so thankful. Right now we are on the backside of Bono Lake, and we've been driving around for a couple hours now. One, to find a camp spot for the evening, but two, because it is said there is wild horses that live back here. Apparently they are extremely hard to find, but I am determined. There they are. We need to get a better view. Let's get on the rooftop. Oh yeah. So excited. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is incredible. Horses are so beautiful. I think there's more out in the distance too. Mission accomplished. That was incredible. And now it is time to find a place to sleep. Let's go. There are like a million forest roads around here, so I think we just gotta pick one and hope for the best. Camper, what do you think? Dirt road on the left or dirt road on the right?
Well, the squirrel just went to the left, so I'm gonna say that one.
All right, let's do it. This view just keeps getting better and better. We have a full view of the mountains, which I think that means this is going to be where we look for a place to sleep. All right, we are going to back in here. Beep, 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 beep. All right, we need to level this thing. Go ahead. Well, that didn't go so well. Let's try this again. Okay. There it is, like a glove. They're kind of even. Not 100%, but enough. Wow, that's a good stick, mister. I'm so proud of you. All right, you keep having fun with that stick. I'm gonna make the sourdough. Woo! You guys, this is the most amazing camp spot. The only thing that can make it better is if maybe the wind died down a little bit. We're gonna hope, but if it doesn't, this is amazing. So first thing we are gonna do here is get our bread started. So a couple weeks ago, this beautiful couple gave me a little sourdough starter baby that they started growing like 10 years ago. And we're gonna make our first piece of bread out of it today. I am so excited, but it is quite the process if you know anything about sourdough. So we're gonna get started right now. This thing smells so good. Look at that. All right, we are gonna add 150 grams of this. Let's do 100. All right, we're gonna do about 160 grams of water, 16 grams of oil. We went a little overboard. About 340 grams of flour and about 6 grams of salt. Ever since I broke my toe, I've been trying to get into different things. So lately, baking, cooking, all that's kind of been it. You know, I usually eat the exact same thing every day. This is nice. Change it up a little bit. A little more water. All right, and now begins the process of waiting. We're gonna take a damp washcloth and cover this up and just wait an entire hour for, I guess, the gluten to work its magic. So for the next hour, we are gonna go ahead and take out the e-bike, not only because it is a great way for a camper to get exercise, especially while my toe is broken and I don't wanna take it too far, but it's also one of my favorite ways to explore places like this. You can go up and down the dirt roads without worrying about getting stuck or seeing what you're gonna come across. And honestly, some of my favorite camp spots in the entire world I found that way. So let's hit it. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! This is amazing! Ooh, I like this spot. It's a nice big open clearing and there's some rock climbing in the background. That would be fun. Let's keep looking. Love this. Oh wow, look at this one. I think we hit jackpot with this spot. We have a picnic table in the middle of nowhere, fire pit, pull-up bar. Today was a successful e-bike day. But on that note, if we turn around now, we'll get back to the van. Perfect timing for the hour mark. So we'll see you there for the next step of the bread making process. We're back. You guys, that was so much fun. If you're wondering, I have the Electric XP 3.0. I absolutely love it. It has a quiet motor, a super smooth ride. It uses a 48-volt lithium-ion battery that will take you about 45 to 65 miles respectively, and it uses front and back hydraulic disc brakes. It's really great quality, and my favorite part, it can fold up so small that it fits right here in the back of my van in this tiny little spot. The next thing that I plan to do with the bike, which I'm really excited about, is to build a box for the back for Camper, so that way he doesn't get hurt and doesn't overdo it, and just hop on the back with me because it can carry a 150-pound or less passenger. So we're in the clear. We got a 42-pounder right here. If you guys are interested in an electric e-bike for yourself, I'll put some information in the description below. And on that note, it is time to make bread. So apparently this is it. We're gonna grab some parchment paper and stretch and fold this one more time and then turn it into like a pretty ball. Look at that. That's gonna be such a beautiful loaf of bread. It's dinner time. On tonight's menu, we have zibak salad. This was made famous in a bag when I lived in a Prius, but sometimes you use a box. and it's low cleanup and delicious. We're just gonna take everything we have in our van, plus the hot stuff we're cooking, throw it in, shake it up, and voila! You've got yourself a masterpiece. All of it. Pistachios, sunflower seeds, raisins, flax, chia seed, goji berry, cashew, hummus, avocado. We got some beans. Now this is the best part, a little heat. Some honey goat cheese on top. A little bit of dressing. And there you have it, the perfect dinner salad. Everything but the kitchen sink. I feel like it got so dark so fast. Camper's already sleeping in the front seat. He loves sleeping where I drive. Oh, okay. I'll let you go. He's tucked himself in. And speaking of sleep, it is time to get ready for bed. Pajamas, down here. All right, you guys, I am too tired and lazy to set up the indoor shower, and it is way too windy outside for the outdoor shower. And let's be real, I'm also afraid of the dark, so that's out of the question. So yeah, I think washcloth shower it is. We'll see you on the other side. We are ready for bed. This has risen quite a bit. It's like double the size. I'm so excited. We're gonna cook this tomorrow morning. We got Camp. He's been sleeping right here for the past like 4 hours. Hasn't moved once. Camper, you wanna come to bed? Come on. Come here, Camp.
We've got a ghost in the house.
Good night. Should we check on our little bread baby? Oh my goodness, it doubled in size. Yes. Who's ready for coffee with this beautiful view? Me. Although it is extremely windy, so that means we may need to bake our sourdough elsewhere for safety and ease reasons. Maybe one of the places we scouted yesterday, but it's not going to stop us from enjoying this amazing place with a little bit of caffeine. This is where we store all the valuables. Scrunchy a la sink. All right, where's my milk? Whoop. Would you like some coffee with your milk? Yep, still amazing. What do you say we get changed up, have our coffee with an amazing view, and then make a judgment call on where to cook this sourdough? So I was reading this study recently, and it was about how some of the biggest people in the world in business, presidents, how they wear and they eat the exact same things every single day. And I was like, wait, that's really familiar. I do that. I've been doing that my whole life. And the reason they do that is so they don't hit a decision-making threshold too early on in the day, and they leave the decision-making for the important things. And so I'm someone who did that. I have like 4 types of clothes and 15 of each, and the only thing that differs is the color. So I only have to pick what color I'm gonna wear that day. Especially living in a van, you need to make decisions all day, ones that most people don't need to, you know, especially if you're traveling full time and you're running a business on the road like I am. You have all the average decision making, but then you also have to worry about your safety, where you're going to park each night, where your laundry is going to be, where the water is, and all these new places. It's always just constant stimulation and constant decision making. So this has changed my life. So what are we going to wear today? Well, we are going to be making sourdough bread in a beautiful green forest, most likely. And I think red and blue would be absolutely fantastic. Different color flannel. There you go. Voila. Easy making. Love that. And what are we going to eat? You guys already know we're probably going to have a salad today, maybe a yogurt parfait, or veggies in a pot. That's it. That's all we do every day. I love it. Camper eats the same thing. He usually wears the same thing, but he also varies colors on his bandana. All right, you guys. Small change of plans. It has picked up so much. And by it, I mean the wind. It has got to be like 30 miles an hour right now. It's insane. You can feel the van shaking. So we are going to go straight to one of the camp spots that we found yesterday and hope that it blocks the wind a little bit. Yeah. Oh. Whoa! Boot it down. Did we secure everything well enough? We didn't, but it'll be fine. I just got smacked in the face by an aspen tree. So worth it. Perfect. No wind, lots of room. Camper, are you ready for some sourdough?
I'm ready to hunt squirrels. Can I do that while you make a fire?
Alrighty then, time to make a fire and bake the sourdough. Let's see how she's looking after that drive. Huh, not too bad. All right, now we just need some hot coals, so we're gonna let that fire keep going while we prep the sourdough in the Dutch oven. All right, so we're just gonna keep checking on this, rotating it, switching out the coals, and hopefully in about 15 to 30 minutes, we will have some delicious sourdough bread. All right, we're going nice and hot for the last 5 minutes. While we are finishing crisping up the bread, we're gonna make a little egg dish to put with the sourdough. It's gonna be so good. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys, I am beyond excited about this. This is gonna be so good. Look at that. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's a 10.
Cheers.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Amazing. Oh my God. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best. We could not do it without you. So thank you, and we'll see you all next week.
Nope, not there. Nope, not there either. Let me see over here.